Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Aloha, Sagittarius. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your spirit messages for a yearly forecast for 2022. So crazy, we're already going into 2022, but awesome. It is a 6-year, which is fabulous. That has to do with love, balance, harmony, relationships. It has to do with spiritual advancement, your power. It's represented by the Star of David, okay? As above, so below. So it's a really, really beautiful time. Before we get started, thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting that bell button. If you haven't done it yet, please do. Leave me a comment. I love engaging with you. As well as thank you so much for all of you who have donated over the year, because it's just been a blessing. I've been able to purchase tarot decks and be able to put more content out for you. And now in 2022, I'm going to be putting out much more content and being much more consistent in that way. So I'm excited to share these messages with you. So thank you for those who have donated. And anyone who has been wanting to work with me personally, either having a private reading or doing a one-to-one mentorship, I've recently opened those up in order to help you to create paradise in your own life and thrive in any economy. Please do just email me at thewhisperingdragonfly@gmail.com. We'll do schedule a free phone consultation so that we can see what service that I offer that works best for you, get you aligned with what's going to bring you the most joy and thriving, and let's get you your outcomes, okay? Where two or more are gathered, there I am with you, spirit's in it, okay? So enough with the announcements, let's get on to the reading. All right, here we go. Piece of Hawaiian salt. Clears the energy, Sagittarius, and it gives you your minerals. Okay, so like we said with 2022 is very much a harmonizing year. Love, relationships will be looked at highly, how you relate to others. We're going to do a general overview quarterly, and then we'll look at love at the end and get a couple of closing messages. So we're going to start off with the Wisdom Keepers to get an archetype of Sagittarius's general energy and how you'll be learning through 2022. These are quite big cards here. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay. And then we're going to get a Starseed Oracle card to go over your spiritual energy. So how you're advancing spiritually in the year 2022. Okay. So we have inspiration. Beautiful. This is a number 61. It yields down to a 7, which is the seer of truth. Who got inspiration? Was it Capricorn? Yep, it was Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn placements, go ahead and look at that reading as well. Okay, so inspiration's coming in for you. Really beautiful. It's like this is coming straight from spirit. I feel like inspired action in all you do will be the focus. So instead of, it's interesting, Sagittarius, instead of making it happen this year, you're going to be inspired, which yields an easier route, because when you're inspired by spirit, then all of the cooperative components have already been put together rather than you trying to control it. And so it looks like this is a really beautiful year of inspiration for you. I love this energy. It feels like things are opening up in business. You're going to be inspired spiritually. This is a very creative energy. It's a very connected energy to source and your inner being. And so being inspired from there, I feel like there's so much that you are learning. In your Beautiful. In your energies here, we have spiritual energies. We have perspective. So it said, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground. So I feel like you, Sagittarius, you guys are the archers. So you definitely have your, even though you have 4 feet on the ground, it's kind of centaur-like, you have that arrow pointed at true north, okay? You're the travelers. Come to common ground. And I feel like you're going to be inspired to harmony this year, okay? We also have the golden children. You got 2, which is inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I feel like you're going to be inspired and doing some inner child work this year. A return to innocence. To be inspired, you have to be innocent. There is such a trust to let Spirit inspire you, because essentially you surrender your own will to the higher will. Okay, I feel like you're also going to be opening up spiritual gifts that you didn't know that you had. So I feel like many of you are already quite gifted intuitively and spiritually, but this is coming to a higher level. Excuse me if you can hear the people cutting the trees. Apologize for that. But you know, we go with the flow. All right. So, really beautiful energies with that. And I love the word innocence. Okay. Innocence does not mean naivete. It means that you are innocent. There's a purity about this year for you guys and the inspiration that is coming through for you. Okay, let's go a little deeper. We're going to look at energy oracle card for each quarter, as well as a tarot card for each quarter. Go a little bit deeper into the energies generally, and then we'll look at love for each quarter. Okay. And of course, these energies are general, not one-to-one. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Beautiful. The other thing too is we have Venus retrograde through January 29th. Okay, so there is, you may be inspired to change relationships, or you get the inspiration of what you really want out of your relationships, business, family, lovers. There's clarity coming through that realization, through the inspiration at this time. So I would say definitely Venus rules how we relate one to another, luxury, how we move into how we communicate in relationships, what we want out of a partner, and that partner can be sorry, I'm like, bloop. That partner can be business or a lover or etc. It does not have to be just romance. Though Venus is the planet of love and beauty and romance. Okay, so first quarter Sag, we have community, which reminds me of 3 of Cups energy, which is celebration. It's a number 7, which is the truth, the seer of truth, getting information, networking. And then we have the 10 of Wands, okay? So this is beautiful. It's saying through community in this first quarter is you're going to be releasing burdens, okay? What maybe you felt backstabbed in the past. You're going to be choosing new community endeavors. You're going to be choosing a new group to hang out with. I feel like there's going to be inspiration to, connect with new people, to network with new people that where you were burdened before, where you felt maybe backstabbed before. You're actually releasing that at this time because this is a cause for celebration. So some of you may have purposely hermited in the last several months, or it could have been due to what's going on in the world with the pandemic situation. But I feel like there's a bit of coming out of your shell, allowing yourself to move forward with that. I'm going to get one more clarifier on the 10 of Wands here. Oop. I just had something release in my ear, my right ear. So I feel like you're going to be hearing people differently. Yeah, we have the Empress energy. So you're moving into the Empress, okay? And it's through community. So where there was burdens in the past, by the end of this first quarter, you're going to be in really fertile energy. Male or female matters not. This Empress energy is the divine feminine connected to Earth. This is Mother Gaia and her power. It's fertile energy to create anything that you like. It's the harvest. And how you're going to do that is through your community. I also feel like for those of you who have wanted a child, like literally wanted a child, and maybe have had some issues with fertility, you're going to get the correct community of people, the correct network that's going to help you to be fertile, okay? And you'll be inspired to work with the right people. Could be, you know, alternative healers, or it could be the correct doctor, what have you. I'm not a doctor, so I can't give health advice, but it does feel like there's this very fertile energy. For others of you, through this networking, there's an increase in your finances. So where maybe you have been choosing to work alone for a time, now is the time to work in the community, because that's going to be very positive for you. It's going to create wealth. It's going to create connections that yield to this higher perspective, spiritually and otherwise. Some of you also might be entering new spiritual community. Your views and beliefs may be inspired to change in this first quarter, so just allow yourself to flow with it, okay? And they're also saying to give something another chance. So I don't know if this is a something or someone, but there's some of you out there who I feel like have let go of a dream or a desire that you wanted to harvest due to being backstabbed in the past, and they're saying let that go because the energy has changed. And so you're going to be in a community of people who actually have your back at this time. All right, second quarter, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and Knight of Cups. Okay, second quarter, you're moving into your power, Sagittarius. This is your power in the world, how you show up. And we have Knight of Cups. So this is communicative energy from the heart. So your power in this second quarter is truly from the heart. I feel like some of you may have someone come in, since this is a general portion. I feel like you're going to just be inspired to speak more from your heart, to make your decisions in business. Your superpower is love this year. And I feel like you're just going to be so inspired to create a heart-based business. For many of you, I do feel like these networks you've gotten from the community, second quarter, you might be partnering up with someone of a water sign. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, in order to make the flow happen. And allow yourself to, some of you are going into entrepreneurship, okay, if you aren't already, but it will be a community effort. So you will have a network of people, so you may be business partnering with someone, and that's going to be really beautiful. I also feel like this is a strange thing, but if there's been digestive issues, I feel like because they're showing me the tenderness, and you may be inspired to a different way of eating. It feels like that's going to clear up if there's been digestive issues. And they're showing me the cups being the water sign. So there's something important about the type of water that you drink in this second quarter. I mean, anytime we need to stay hydrated, but specifically because you have some gifts presenting themselves, and you're kind of floating around perspective-wise in the voids for that inspiration. You'll be inspired to what's right for you in your diet, but health feels really good in this second quarter. Okay, third quarter, we have rest and rejuvenation, and we have Page of Swords. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like through rest and rejuvenation, you're going to get communication from someone. It's going to be a truthful communication. This communication also feels like from a spirit guide, because they're making me see him be in this meditative position. And I feel like this person, you know, being an air sign and having that theme of inspiration, I feel like this is how you'll be connecting with your spirit guide or even your inner child. You're going to learn some truths at this time. It's going to really help you to succeed, Sagittarius. So I feel like meditation in the third quarter, being introspective is going to be really, really important, because I feel like you are building in this first 2 quarters. And third quarter, it's like rest, relax, get the inspiration, get the downloads so that you know where to go from there. Okay, what it is that you're going to create moving forward. And so I feel like that this particular time, they're also talking about channeling. So one of your gifts that may be coming through or already is present is channeling spirit. And how you can do that in this third quarter is through that rest, rejuvenation, being still, meditating. It's a very peaceful energy, but it's a very clear, okay? Swords have to do with clarity, wisdom, intuition. And so it's a very clear communication. So you're opening up your channel to communicate with your higher self, with higher beings. If that is your gift, that may not be for everyone, but I feel like the meditation is definitely for everyone. That's how you'll get your answers for your next steps. And then fourth quarter, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and we have Queen of Cups. Okay, so your sacral chakra will be activated at this time. So you'll be moving into action, reproduction. You'll be moving into this Queen of Cups is beautiful balance of the heart. This is you know, the divine feminine side of the water sign, the emotions. It's also a card of Pisces, so that you may have a Pisces in your life that's going to be helping you at this time. And so essentially it's like you're waking up again. So after this stillness, now you've got the inspiration. The second chakra has to do with sex, reproduction, but it also has to do with creativity. Okay, what you produce in the world. You don't have to birth the person. You can birth the business. You can birth the, you know, friendships. You can birth the community. You can birth good health. Male or female matters not. We're always birthing. And so this is a really beautiful time, Sag. I feel like fourth quarter, there's going to be energies that speed up for you. You're going to be inspired to communicate from the heart. You may even partner up. This water sign person that comes in the second quarter, you know, may be maturing. Okay, so if you start a business with someone, you've had the rest and relaxation, because they do have a one scenario coming in that, you know, you give a chance to someone possibly younger than you in business in that second quarter, but they have some maturing to do. Okay. But you rest, relax, you get your inspiration from spirit, and then they show up for you in a much more mature way in a fairly quick amount of time. Okay. This is a beautiful energy. This is also Sagittarius, though you're a fire sign and you have this sacral chakra working for you. Okay. This Queen of Cups feels like your energy is coming through so heart-based and so confident. It's a really beautiful energy. They're showing me the dolphins there, so there's a playfulness about it. Dolphins may be one of your power animals. Yeah, it's a really beautiful energy. I feel like you are really coming into your power. Male or female matters not. You're allowing yourself the balance and the love of your feminine energy. So fourth quarter is a really good month for production, creativity. So you're going to be inspired to create in that quarter. Okay. Beautiful energies. I love this inspiration here. All right. For Sagittarius, we're going to switch on over to love. All right. You can get some info there. First quarter here. Second quarter. 3rd, and 4th. Okay. So first quarter, we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. We've got community, Empress, and 10 of Wands. Okay, so for those of you that are single, I feel like you may meet this person when you're out and about enjoying something at a party, a wedding, whatever you can get. Maybe you have a community on the internet, but you might meet somebody in person. Okay, you're dropping your inhibitions. You're allowing yourself to be that beautiful, fertile self. Now, Sagittarius, because this Empress is coming up with sexual union, if you would not like to be with child, you're going to be very fertile at this time, so take proper precautions. Those of you that are wanting to, they're saying that this particular first quarter, for those that are partnered and wanting to make a baby, it's highly indicated that that's a good time to do that. Now, we also have Venus retrograde at the very beginning. So some of you, with this 10 of Wands, you might have an ex coming back. And so some of you may choose to go into sexual union with that. Use your discernment and what's best for you, okay? But any way it goes, elevate it. Honor the place where you are one eternal soul. It's a beautiful, passionate time. And it feels like a lovely, like, celebratory time as well for you guys. So feels like New Year's going to be good for those of you that are looking for love. It's like you might even meet them at a New Year event, or if there's someone coming back in, that one, it still feels like you need to use your discernment, because typically in Venus retrograde, it's not a great time to start a relationship or rekindle, but we often want to, because the retrograde action makes us reflective and reminiscent, okay? Second quarter, we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it'll automatically transform. Okay, so you're in your 3rd chakra, your power. We have Knight of Cups. So I feel like this person that you meet or come back with in the first quarter, you're really learning how to be in your power and in relationship. With this Knight of Cups, it's like they have an offer for you. This is someone who's romantic, but they may not be super quick to make the offer. So though you may be in sexual union with them, it feels like they haven't quite spoken their feelings all the way until the second quarter. And so you may be getting you staying in your personal power gives them the courage to move forward. So accept the situation as it is. So if you're single and in a situationship, accept it as it is. You're going to be reevaluating in the first quarter what you want out of relationships anyway. So you can ask yourself, does this work for me? Is this loving to myself? And then you trust that your situation will transform itself. For some of you, I do feel like you might go out of communication for a moment. So just trust, because Spirit's working on both of your power in the world and transforming it to a loving and harmonious balance. So they are asking you to just be patient and trust at this time. And several signs got this card, so I feel like it is a general theme. And I am noticing, because we're almost through with the readings, I'm noticing this rhythm, this ebb and flow. So like, it's 1st and 3rd quarter, or 2nd and 4th, depending on the sign. So there is a natural rhythm and flow that's happening because it's a balancing year in love. So trust the process. Okay, 3rd quarter, we have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so middle of the year, you're really learning to trust the process, to allow yourself to be with the other and to speak clearly and with truth, but have compassion behind it. So rest and rejuvenation will be key here. Okay, meditation will be key. Meet your person on the astral. Talk with them. Talk with their higher self. This is talking with the higher selves. Love and accept them. You know, at a soul level, we're perfect. But on an earthen level, human level, we can do things that really annoy the piss out of each other, okay? Or that are really seem a little bit not so great. But at the end of the day, you're a powerful creator, Sagittarius. So you are the one creating your reality. So tenderness, remember that word tenderness this year, because you are moving into this innocence, inspiration. So you'll be inspired to forgive. You'll be inspired to love up on your person. But there is acceptance at this time. So through acceptance yields your freedom and your transformation. Okay, so second and third quarter, you're really trusting and going through a transformation process. Fourth quarter says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay? And so that's more self with self, but in the relationship sector, I feel like it's like they're asking you to get out of your mind and into your heart, Sagittarius. Allow yourself to go into your soul. We have the second chakra and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's a want for you in your life to be balanced, to be productive. So they're wanting you to dream again. Dream the big dreams in love. Dream the big dreams in your life. This also feels like, it's interesting. I love this. I've been listening to the Joe Dispenza meditations, but he says, you know, if you create a new personality creates your new personal reality. So who do you want to show up as? Who do you want to be? Do you want to do the old patterns, or would you rather show up in your relationships in your life as the lover, as the one who does communicate through love, who does communicate well, who does communicate through inspiration and love and creativity and through the heart and balanced emotions? Because I feel like that's what you're coming into, but they're asking you to question that in yourself. Okay, and so we are going to get a couple of cards to close out the reading, but it looks really good, Sag. It feels like an ebb and flow, a transformational and inspirational year for you. Wow. And then Shaman's Dream Oracle. Woo, I was ready. Y'all were messing around. Okay, so we have relaxation. Spirit saying, I said what I said. Sag, rest, relaxation. Allow yourself to be inspired. Take a new perspective. Okay? Relaxation is going to be key. They're also showing me this big moon. So full moon and lunar energy may be really important to you this year. And then we have beloved, radical acceptance. Okay, so this is radical acceptance of yourself. This is radical acceptance of your beloved outside of you. What was like the whole half of your year after this ignites is about you accepting yourself and the other. Doing your inner child tenderness, accepting the parts of you that maybe feel like they haven't been looked at, that maybe feel like they have been pushed to the side or they haven't been heard. Accept those parts, listen to them, be the beloved and allow yourself to be loved by the beloved. And really beautiful message, you guys. Radical acceptance. The words relaxation, inspiration, and acceptance are huge for you this particular year. So go easy on yourself, go easy on your beloved. Oh, that new song, Easy on Me from Adele. You know what I mean? Like, just go easy on yourself, okay? Be inspired, be innocent, because it's a really beautiful year of change and transformation. And I feel like you're going to be inspired to really great things. And it's going to come through the balance of the relaxation, the balance of the inspiration. So take inspired action. If you're feeling like you're efforting too much, Sagittarius, ask yourself, am I trying too hard? Am I accepting that my inner being and source has everything already worked out for me? Can I radically accept the beloved inside myself to take care of me, and so that I can be the inner child, that I can be innocent and taken care of? And the universe is taking care of you. Universe is looking out for you on your behalf, okay? Each person, universe is not only saying yes, but it's like you have your own personal movie. You have your own personal team, and it's you're a child in the universal sense. We all are. So allow yourself to relax into it, because there's beautiful things coming if you are willing to accept and relax and love, just to be loved, okay? And just to do love, okay? So thank you so much, Sagittarius. I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for all of your support. I love you so much, and until next time.